What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Former NBA player J.R. Smith, who's recently been out of the league for about, 1 or 2 years. But he was talking to Brandon Marshall, a former NFL player, on the podcast, and he talked about some of the life-changing realizations that he had after looking back in the league. He was a player, he made millions of dollars. He did many great things. But he talked about the excessive spending that him and other athletes would do. And we know that athletes make tons of money, and not only, in the NBA, but in the NFL. He said this, okay? Sad music. We'd rather throw $60,000 in the strip club than go feed 2,500 people in the hood. I could have fed my whole community 10 times over with the money. I was just being laid on the bus. I was so wrapped into me, I got that Eurocentric mindset. I need this designer jacket. I need these jeans. I need this book bag. I need to be looking like this because the vets got this. I'm pushing this car. Why? Who am I impressing? I'm not even fulfilled with me. Okay? Now, let me kind of, just deal with that. He said some other compelling things, and I'm not going to say that I don't disagree to a certain degree. All right. But I want to talk about, athletes in the black community and entertainers in the black community, having to have some kind of guilt complex to feed people stuck in the hood. I'm from Del Paso Heights. I lived in Compton. I've lived in Watts. Right? And one of the best things that could have ever happened to me is that some athlete didn't come and just give our neighborhood some food money to feed us. Because that's the entitlement mindset. All right? It's the same thing happening over at many spots in Africa. You have certain communities and villages looking for NGOs, people to come in and just feed them while they do nothing. Okay? While they do whatever they want to do with the money they have, they go out and they drink, they go out and they buy weed, they go out and there buy Jordans, they go in there and buy iPhones, and then you spend your $60,000 to feed these people, and all of a sudden you feel bad about it because you're so wrapped into you. I understand you're wrapped into you, but that's not the problem. And more athletes don't need to be feeling guilty about that, because I'm gonna tell you one thing: black folks will let you go broke, worried about them. Okay? It will happen in Africa. It'll definitely happen in America. Remember MC Hammer? Anybody? MC Hammer tried to do everything for his people. He went broke trying to give jobs, trying to help people. Guess what? Those people didn't give a damn about his ass. And what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Soon as his money was gone, so were they. That's what happened. Okay? So were they. They were completely gone. And I want to say this, as a person that loves the black community, as a person that is a proud African American, let me tell you this, guys. If you're going to make investments in the black community, do so to get your money back. Do so to grow your money. And with people who want to be there and also get into the business, then guess what? They'll get into the industry. If they don't, you don't owe them anything. If you want to start a factory, you want to start something that has industry, all right, do it like that. But to just give free money to people just to feed them, they're going to keep expecting you to do that. No, I don't believe in that. That is dependency. Black people all around the world got to get into the business like everybody else does. I'm sorry. Not going to do it. No. because it creates a culture of dependency and entitlement. We talk about entitlement women all the time on this channel. We talk about it all the time. How women are entitled, they expect this for nothing. Guess what? If you're rich and you give things for people, you feed the hungry, you feed that, all this other stuff, they're always expected from you. No, you're gonna get out here and you're gonna work just like I did. All right? Now, if you wanna provide opportunities for people to go to college tours, to get into certain elements of tech, yes, then they show up and they take in a part of the opportunities. Those are the ones who get helped. I'm not giving people free shit for nothing, no. No, it's not his responsibility to feed his community. It's his responsibility to make investments that help him in his community. Whenever is it conversations? Let's talk about this. When is it that when we want to have conversations about the black community, that is dualistic, in favor or favorable conditions for the person? Why is it that the person that says, okay, you make so much money, you need to come back to to Del Paso Heights and give $100,000, while the people who enjoy your money do all this, you get nothing back? Like, just donate it to them. No. What about a person who comes to the community and they make an investment to create something that benefits everybody? How about that? Or just giving jobs to people because they're black? Oh, we're going to just come in and create stores so you can just get jobs because, no. What about an industry that has market, that can be expanded, that's lucrative, and the people who want to have these conditions and certain trainings, they can get hired based on X, Y, and Z and their efforts? How about that? We don't want to talk about that, because it's always about helping people for nothing in the black world. It's the same thing in Africa. You know, there's a certain district here in East Africa. I won't mention the district. I was talking to a lady, very prosperous businesswoman from this place. She said, you know, these people in this war-torn area, she said, these people are looking for they're so used to the NGOs coming in, giving them free rice and giving them free stuff. When it's about being ambitious, they don't want to work. They're waiting for the government to give them something. They're waiting for somebody to come hand them something. And I'm sorry, you have opportunity to get your ass up and work like anybody else. No, the answer is no. No, you don't. And athletes need to stop doing that. I'm gonna tell you why, because they've worked hard for something. Okay? Athletes work very hard to get to where they're at. And as soon as they're out of the league and can't play no more, y'all will throw them out to the side. Okay? With the quickness. You won't care anything about them. And if I ever get millions and stuff like that, providing opportunities, I don't mind helping people, but you're gonna have to want it. You're gonna get your ass up and work. You're gonna get your ass up and compete just like I have to. Man, woman, child. I remember back when I was a little boy, my grandfather, when I was like around 8 or 9 years old, he started waking me up when I stayed over there at 4 o'clock in the morning. Taught me a real good lesson. Boy, if you're gonna work, you're gonna be somebody, you're gonna get your ass up early in the morning. You're gonna be where you're supposed to be at. Okay? Anybody remember I remember when I graduated college in 2007, I had immunology at 6 in the morning. That was the only time it was offered. Want to pass this class? You're gonna get your ass up every morning at 4:45. You're gonna drive to Sac State, and you're gonna take that 2-hour lecture from 6 to 7:30 in the morning, or you're gonna get fired, or you're not gonna graduate. Taught me a great lesson, okay, in life. And giving money to people because they want it, no. This is not charity. Our people have the ability to work and go out there and create like anybody else to create wealth for ourselves. That's what we need to do. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment pin at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.